Hello, this is Shar from the Real Kitchen for Real People saying hello and hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to feature one of the probably one of the most popular desserts, especially in the summertime, and that is strawberry shortcake. But with my spin on it, I add blueberries. So it'll be a strawberry blueberry shortcake. And these are the ingredients that I'll be using. I'll be using 2 1/3 cup of baking mix, and I use the Pioneer baking mix. You can use Bisquick, okay? Then I'm going to use a 1/2 pint of strawberries and about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of blueberries, 3 tablespoons of butter, and it will be melted when I get ready to show you. And it's also a 1/4 cup of sugar, and then 1 1/2 cup of water. So what you want to do first is turn your oven on 385. So you can preheat your oven at 385. So we're going to start. I have in this mixing bowl the 2 1/3 cup of baking mix, which is my Pioneer baking mix. And then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar to that baking mix. Okay, and then I'm going to give that a stir with a fork. Stir it around in there. Okay, and now I'm going to add my butter. Okay, first I want to melt my butter. Okay, I'm getting ready to add my 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And what you want to do is just stir that up in your mix, your baking mix. Just stir it up and it'll be kind of crumbly looking like that, which is great. Just keep stirring it till you get like kind of like a little beady look in your mixture. Make sure I get all of that butter out of there. Okay, now what you're going to do is add your milk. Now you can add any kind of milk that you drink, whatever you prefer, but I've used skim milk in mine. So we're going to add a 1/2 cup of skim milk to this mixture. Okay, and we're going to stir that up in there. Try to mix this up really well. Now you don't want to over stir it because it's kind of like when you're making biscuits. You want to overdo it with your stirring. Now if your dough is a little thick, you know, you can add just a little more milk to it to kind of make it a little bit more easier to work with. So I'm going to add just a little more to it. Let's see how it's coming together a little bit easier now. Okay. So I'm Mix that up really well. Okay, now that's how your dough is going to look. It'll look like that. Okay, I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to, I have my strawberries in a small saucepan with your sugar, 1/4 cup of sugar to your quart of strawberries. So I'm going to put this on the stove and let it cook on medium heat. I'm going to add about a 1/2 cup of water to the strawberry. That'll give you your juice. Okay, so I'm going to add the 1/2 cup into your strawberries. Now I added the 1/4 cup of sugar. Now if you do not want to use regular sugar, you use the sweetening that you want. But on this recipe of mine, I use 1/4 cup of sugar to 1 quart of strawberries. And with the strawberries, I failed to mention that you do need to wash them and cut them in half, like these are. These are cut in half, and they're washed, and the stems are off. So I'm sorry I failed to mention it at first. Okay, so now I am going to put these on the stove and let them cook until they are soft. Now with the blueberries, I'm not going to cook blueberries, but I do have them over to the side, about a 1/2 cup, and I'll show you what I do with those. Okay, now I'm going to take this dough, and what I've done, I've put my parchment paper on a cookie sheet. If you can see that, put it on the cookie sheet. I always spray a little bit under my cookie sheet just to hold that parchment paper down. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take about probably a softball size of your dough, and you want to roll it into a ball, about like that, about like a baseball, a little smaller than a baseball, and you just set it on your cookie sheet, and you do that until you're finished. Now you can make these as big as you want, small, whatever you want to do. Some people make them in little bite sizes. Okay, but that's about what size you want to make them. And so completely make your balls and place them on the cookie sheet. Okay, I've added my dough to my cookie sheet. Looks like I have 8. I was trying to have 9, but I guess I made them a little bigger than I suspected. Okay. But I'm going to sprinkle a little sugar on the top. Just sprinkle it on the top. Okay, now I'm going to place them in my preheated oven and let them bake for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven, but until they're lightly brown. So I'll be back, and I'm going to check on my strawberries. Okay, as you can see, my strawberries are ready. I've turned them off, and you can see where they're soft. They're soft. And so I'm going to set these aside until my shortcake is ready. And then I'll return. Isn't that beautiful? And these are so fun to make, especially with your kids. They're so fun to make and create their own masterpiece. And just give it a try. It is really a fun recipe to make. Okay, I'll be back when the shortcake is done. While my shortcakes are cooking, I put a little warm water over my blueberries and let them set until my shortcake is ready. Okay, my shortcakes are ready. They look beautiful. So now I'm going to let them cool for 15 minutes. Okay, while these are cooling, I just want to let you know that if you do not like blueberries on your shortcake, you do not have to add them. So you can use whatever berries you would like. Some people are allergic to strawberries, and I'm one of them. So I have to get the organic type of strawberries to keep from breaking out. But they work good and they taste good. And this recipe is a little different from other strawberry shortcake recipes. This recipe um, I got from my grandmother because she always cooked her strawberries. And it just tastes so much better with them cooked. I guess because I'm used to it, I guess. From growing up with her and watching her cook and tasting her good cooking. But she would always cook her strawberries. We never had the strawberries raw on our shortcake. So, of course, that being said, my family uh, is used to the strawberries being cooked. Now, the blueberries added was my husband's spin. He added blueberries to the strawberry shortcake recipe. So I am featuring the strawberry blueberry shortcake. And in the minute you'll see how beautiful it looks. And it is very tasty. Once you let them cool, you cut them in half. And then I'm going to top the middle with blueberries. And then I'm on top, put the top strawberries. And then you can add your whipped cream on top. Okay, I'm going to add the blueberries first, and then I'm going to add the strawberries to that, the cooked strawberries. Okay, with a little juice on it. And then I'm going to top it, put the top on it. And then I'm going to finish with strawberries. Don't that look delicious? And then I think I'm going to garnish it a little bit more with a couple more blueberries. And then I will add my whipped cream to the top. Now you can make your own whipped cream if you like, but I always just use the already made whipped cream because I'm being such a hurry to eat it because it's so delicious. Now here's the whipped cream on it. Don't that look scrumptious? And look at that falling off of there. Now, let me get closer so you can see how beautiful it is. And it's such a quick and delicate little dessert, and it's delicious. So be sure if you like this recipe to give me thumbs up and comment on what you think or what your spin is on your shortcake. And also be sure to share it with someone. It's always good to share recipes. I love sharing recipes and getting new ideas. And of course, subscribe so you can get these great recipes automatically sent to you. Okay, I'm going to have to taste this as usual. And you know, whatever I cook, we're going to eat. So let me see what he thinks. Okay, you can see where he's already started. So, what do you think?
It's delicious.
Is it delicious or delicious?
I don't want to die because I want some more. So it's delicious.
Delicious. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's been approved, so be sure to try it. I guarantee you will like it. All right, till next time. Love, love. Bye bye.